Welcome back to Love Island the Game Season 2. We are on day 3. This is a big day because a lot's gonna happen here. Let's start. Breakfast for one, single but not alone. Trouble's brewing and you'll have to find out who your real friends are. Mind you, Hope is no longer my friend. I tried to be nice to her, it's over. I'm going after Noah's ass. Previously on Love Island. The girls were shook after newcomer Priya stole Gary from Princess. Oh my god, what if I did a Noah route? That route's so messy. That route is so messy. I think I might. I think I'll play along, but oh, Gary, I love you. But then I'm gonna mess with Noah. I'm gonna fuck his shit up. Just because. Now, you'll have to take one of our men if you don't want to get dumped. And I'm okay with that, Marisol. I'm 1000% okay. Tonight, another text announcement puts the villa in jeopardy. But first, breakfast in bed takes an unlikely turn. Ooh, you wake up on the daybeds or you spent the night. Lottie is no longer with you. She's probably gone back to Rocco. At least she has someone to go back to. A delicious scent wafts over from the kitchen. Breakfast. I should go see what's cooking and grab a coffee to wake me up while I'm at it. Unrealistic, I hate coffee. Better get dressed first though. If only Song was here. Song, if you're here. Hi. I don't think he's here though. He's not feeling well. I hope he feels better though. I'd rather not spend another night sleeping outside on my own. It's just that I know he likes when we dress up. That's it. I just know he likes that part. I'm the only person not in a couple right now. I should pull out all the stops if I want to keep my place in the villa. We wore that already. Did we wear this one already? Get by that one. No, we wore this one already. I don't remember if we wore this one yet. I don't remember. No, it doesn't matter. We're just gonna go with this one. You find Hannah and Marisol bustling about in the kitchen. There's steam coming off the frying pan in front of Marisol. Hannah's mashing avocados with a fork. So really, Bill's character was like Hemingway's version of Priya. Wait, which one was Bill again? Oh my god. And then season 3, there's a character named Bill. Oh my god. It has nothing to do with Priya. He's out of Priya's league. No, Priya's out of his league. Yeah, because Priya's a hottie and he's okay. He's just a man. I literally just told you. It's like you weren't even listening to anything I just said. Sorry, babes, just multitasking. But fiction isn't really my thing. More of a true crime girl. There's nothing wrong with fiction. Just because it's made up doesn't make it childish. She did not say that, Hannah. I never said. It's not all glittery vampires, you know. Hannah sure gets uptight about literature. What's my opinion on books? I love fiction. I prefer non-fiction. I'm not into reading. I love fiction. I love fiction books. The girls turn at the sound of your voice. Hannah's face lights up. I had no idea you were into books, princess. We should totally swap our top 10 lists sometimes. I don't read. I don't read as often anymore. I would love to do that. But, you know, the trauma prevents me from it. Or maybe you could read my memoirs once I'm done writing them. That seems to have cheered her up. You take the opportunity to brew a coffee while Hannah and Marisol busy themselves around you. Since I'm here, who should I chat with? I usually chat with Marisol just to flirt with her. But we're gonna talk to Hannah. Because I don't usually talk to Hannah. You wander over to Hannah and peer over her shoulder. She beams as you approach. What are you making? Hannah steps back, proudly showing off her handiwork. It's avocado toast with the mayonnaise, salt, and pepper. Ugh. I hate mayonnaise. Mayonnaise is so fucking gross. I see 2 avocado toast there. Marisol swivels around to look at you both with an amused expression. Hey, snap! Mine's for Gary, too. She didn't say anything was for Gary, first of all. The girls stare at one another. Wait, you were cooking for Gary this whole time? And they're fucking fake for this because they know I'm with Gary. They know I love Gary. And they're doing this. They're whores, the lot of them. And not whores affectionate, whores derogatory. But I was cooking for Gary. Hannah stares down at her avocados. Now, I don't know what to do. I really felt like this was my one chance to win him over. Gary doesn't like you, Hannah. Which is true. Gary does not like Hannah. Give Hannah a chance, Marisol. He's my ex. He's mine. Did you both fancy him this whole time? Hannah and Marisol exchange glances. I'm sorry, okay? If Ak was here, he'd be on it. He would jump on Hannah and be like, I knew it. But he's not here. Ak's not here. And we just have to live with it. It's just, Gary was my first choice, and Bobby said he only sees me as a friend, and then Priya came along and took Gary, so it's really fresh with them. And I figure there's a chance you might try and go for someone else, Princess. Like Bobby, maybe? I don't want your scraps. I don't want your leftovers, Hannah. I'm not interested in Bobby. Which would make Gary like the least risky person to choose out of the people I actually like. Who do you like? Nobody here seems like your type besides Noah. Like, I could see her and Noah or her and Ibrahim together. I feel like they would be kind of cute. And that way, I wouldn't have to hurt anyone. There's a pause as you digest Hannah's monologue. It's got its flaws, but that's actually not a bad plan. Hannah looks down wistfully at the food. Can you just give yours to someone else, Marisol? Everyone's fair game at this stage, sweetie. Both Hannah and Marisol want to impress Gary with breakfast in bed, and neither of them seems to be backing down. I could probably settle this if I wanted to, but it may also be a good opportunity for me to graft on Gary while they're distracted. I'm sneaking off to Gare Bear. I'm gonna let you two settle this on your own. I don't got time for this. You find Gary sitting up in bed alone. He seems happy to see you, as he should be. All right, Princess? Princess, you're looking ace in that new look. Thank you, Gary. The girls will be here soon. Sit in the bed, get in the bed, stay where you are. I'm getting in the bed. You slide into the sheets beside Gary, feeling the bare skin of his leg against yours. He grins at you. I like a girl who gets straight down to business. What brings you in here, then? You look great in pajamas. The girls are fighting over you. I got a good feeling about breakfast. I never tell him he looks good in pajamas. I usually tell him that the girls are fighting over him, or I got a good feeling about breakfast. But we're gonna pick it. We're gonna say you look good in pajamas. I wanted a closer look. Gary laughs and stretches out beneath the sheets. Yeah? Not so bad yourself. You hear a noise and turn towards the door. Hannah and Marisol race into the room, tripping over each other with their plates of food. A brief moment passes before they notice you. I can't believe you even got into bed with him. Marisol laughs. Well played, Princess. Well played. What's going on here, then? I made you breakfast. We made you breakfast, actually. Both of us. Wow, ladies, I'm spoiled for choice. Gary turns to you. Which one do you want, babe? I'll have Marisol's Spanish omelet, because I don't do mayonnaise. You take the plate from Marisol. There's a flicker of amusement in her eyes. Gary takes a plate from Hannah. Not really my thing, avocados. He ignores the fork, picking up the toast with his hands while Hannah looks on, shell-shocked. Like, Hannah, he's not your type. I can already tell, because if you're looking at him like that, this is not a man for you. This man is a rugged kind of man. He literally works in construction. He's an engineer, I think. He's not like an engineer, but he's like an engineer, you know? The food is delicious. I hope you're pleased with yourself, Princess. You've ruined everything. Marisol watches Hannah leave before turning back to you and Gary. You two look cozy. Got room for one more? Gary watches you for a reaction, but Marisol shakes her head before you can say anything. Don't worry. I think you've earned this one, princess. I better go find Ibrahim anyway. You grin sheepishly at Gary. He smiles back, blushing a little. Your leg brushes against his beneath the sheets while you finish your food. I definitely made an impression. As you should. Who should I talk to? Well, there's those two. We have to talk to all of them. But I'm gonna talk to Rocco. I'm gonna talk to Rocco first. You cross the lawn to find Rocco and Lottie sitting on the beanbag, staring into the bottom of an empty coffee mug. What are you both doing? I was just about to read Rocco's coffee grounds. I didn't realize you were into that kind of stuff too, Rocco. Rocco yawns and stretches. Tarot and astrology? Yeah, fine. But I'm not so sure about all this coffee stuff. Lottie scowls at him. What do you mean, not so sure? Well, it just sounds like something the coffee people want you to believe so you can keep buying more coffee. The coffee people? Yeah, people who sell coffee. The coffee people. Rocco's so fucking dumb. Rocco thinks this whole reading coffee grounds thing is just a marketing ploy. I wonder if I agree with them if we'll get hearts. You're so right, babes. Yep, I got hearts. I'd never thought about it that way before. As if you really believe that, princess. I don't, Lottie. I don't believe that. But I'm trying to steal your man, so I have to. Don't think I can't see when people are kissing us to snake their way into my territory. She's right. I'm pretty sure that reading coffee grounds was a thing before high street coffee chains. It was. Lotto. not me combining their names. That's her ship name, Lotto. Lottie folds her arms and glares at Rocco. I only offered to do the reading because I thought it would bring us closer as a couple. But I shouldn't have bothered. Lottie seems really disappointed. Asking her to read the grounds from the coffee I made earlier would be fun. Maybe it would cheer her up too. Yeah, let's do it. I had a coffee earlier. Why don't you do mine instead? Really? But just now you said... Lottie cuts herself off with a grin. Okay, whatever. Let's do it. You grab your mug and I'll meet you in the bedroom in 5. I didn't realize this required a change of scenery. You arrive to find Lottie belly down on her bed. Rocco's perched next to her. Thought you weren't interested, Rocco. Rocco shrugs, grinning sheepishly. I said I didn't believe in it, not that I wasn't interested in watching you two try. Give me your mug, princess. You hand Lottie the mug from the kitchen. This would be so much better if it were Turkish coffee, but we'll make do. Now, I need you to make a wish. Whatever you choose will be the subject of the reading. Okay. You sit down on the bed next to them and try to think of a wish. You know, I went to Turkey once. Shh, princess concentrating. What should I wish for? Love, fame, money, friendship, fame. Make me famous. You squeeze your eyes tight as you think about what you want. Alright, I've made my wish. Lottie picks up a saucer that was lying on the bed beside her and places it over the mug. She hands it to you. Alright, I'm gonna give you some instructions. You're gonna hold the mug to your chest, spill it clockwise 3 times, then you need to flip it over really quickly. She passes you the mug and saucer. You hold it against your chest. I need to swill it clockwise. There are time choices in here sometimes, and I don't like being timed. The pressure. Lottie nods encouragingly as you move the mug in a clockwise circle. Next, I need to flip it quickly. You turn the mug quickly on its head, draining the contents onto the saucer. Nailing it, babes. You pass the mug back to Lottie. A few minutes pass as you wait for the grounds to set. Finally, Lottie removes the mug from the saucer and stares. Moment of truth. You lean over to try and see what Lottie's seeing. This is kind of hard to make out. I see. I think that's a mountain, an obstacle in your path. But like, what if the mountain is the path? A mountain path. Back when I did the Slovenian mountain trail, the portents are clear, Rocco. Portents? Who says portents? There's a moment of silence while you contemplate Lottie's reading. Interesting. I definitely feel like I've learned something. What do you mean, something? That was basically a professional reading. Suddenly, Rocco gets between you both, takes the mug, and starts wandering off. What are you doing? There could be more to read in that. Isn't it obvious? I'm getting a refill. We're going to talk to Marisol and Ibrahim next. We're going to snake our way into Ibrahim's heart. In the gym, Ibrahim's lifting heavy weights on the bench press. He's ignoring Marisol, who's standing nearby. I'm just saying it's totally reasonable to be grafting on other guys at this stage in the game. And I expect you to be grafting on other girls too. Marisol sees you and grins. Here's one right now. She's fresh off the graft herself, you know. Now, if it was just me, if I was playing like how I would play and not trying to graft on all the guys, I would be like, I shouldn't get involved, but I'm about to stick my whole body in this conversation. Looking good, Ibrahim. I didn't realize there was a gun show scheduled for today. Ibrahim grins, setting down his weights with a strained grunt. He playfully flexes his bicep for you. Okay, maybe not right now though, but you just said we're meant to be having a serious conversation. No, you're trying to have a serious conversation. I just want to do my reps in peace. Marisol turns to you and crosses her arms. See what I mean? No, let me tell Princess how it is. Marisol was trying to explain why it's a good thing that she was trying to graft on Gary this morning, and why I have no grounds to be upset about it. Basically, she wants me to flirt more with the other girls to make her feel better about flirting with the other guys. That's not true. It's not about guilt, it's about accepting the reality of our situation. Ibrahim shakes his head, he leans back down and starts another set of reps. But apparently, Ibrahim doesn't care enough about our relationship to bother engaging in the conversation. What's my take on this situation? My actual take on it is Marisol's kinda right, but Ibrahim is also kinda right. Like, they should be trying to get to know other people because they might have a better, connection with someone else. But at the same time, that's your partner, and that's kinda fucking wild to be like, actually, let me go do this for someone else and then also not do that for my partner, because that's kind of whack, Marisol. This really doesn't concern me. Maybe it'd be better if you settle this between yourselves privately. You know full well we can't settle this if he's not talking to me. At least he listens to you. Ibrahim gets up from the bench press. I don't know why I said it like that. He loads up a bar and starts squatting. Get them squats in. Marisol sighs. My ex used to shut everybody out because he grew up with this really big family and he was used to everybody just talking over each other all the time. You have brothers, don't you, Rahim? Ibrahim drops the weights on the ground with a thud. Stop trying to analyze me. I'm only trying to understand. You don't need to get defensive. There's silence for a moment. This is getting worse and worse. I really wish you'd said something, Princess. What the fuck was I supposed to do? It's not my man, it's your man. Get your man. I don't know. It seems like you guys just need some space from each other. I'm gonna leave you both to it in any case. Could you take Marisol with you? I need to focus. Ooh. Fine. I give up. Marisol marches off before you can say anything. Let's go to Hoa and Nope. Hoa and Nope. Oh my gosh. Nope and Hoa. No, I keep messing up. Noah and Hope. I can't. Why is my brain doing this to me today? Noah and Hope are lounging on the daybeds. He's letting her paint his toenails. Hope's painting Noah's toenails. That's so cute. You guys are just adorable. Good thing Hannah's not here. She'd see those toes and freak. Being confident in your masculinity means being okay with losing it for a while. I used to let my little sister paint my nails all the time. Aw, babe, that's the sweetest. Hope has a spot on the daybed inviting you to sit with them. Maybe you can help with this one, princess. Keeps humming this tune. I swear I've heard it, but I can't figure out for the life of me what it is. The clue he's given me is that it didn't come out recently, but that doesn't narrow things down much. Hope turns to Noah and gives him an encouraging nod. Go on, babe. Do it again. That was Africa by Toto. That's not how it sounds. Because I don't listen to Toto, and I don't remember ever hearing Africa by Toto. But that's what it is. That's the answer. Bingo. That song is old. Classic, though. Hope starts belting out the tune. I'm not belting out this tune. I bless the rains down in Africa. I never understood why the lyrics described Kilimanjaro by comparing it to Mount Olympus. We get it. It's a mountain. They're both mountains. That's like saying Noah and Hope have never met. They were like two hummingbirds who had also never met. Hold the line is better anyway. Noah is surprisingly vocal about Toto. Okay, another one, but lyrics this time. Noah thinks a moment before he starts to sing. Turn around, every now and then I get a bright eyes. That was... I don't remember. Was it Bright Eyes? Like from the Scary Bunny cartoon? You mean Watership Down? Good guess, but still wrong. It was, okay, yeah, it was Total Eclipse of the Heart. I could not remember this. I always get this question wrong. Well, sometimes I don't, but sometimes I do, because I can't be remembering all the answers, especially when it's not important. It doesn't give me any relationship with them, so I really don't care. You romantic? This guy has some serious hidden depths. Were we born when some of these songs came out? Noah shrugs. I grew up listening to my dad's vinyls. He's a hipster. That's the cutest. Without warning, Rocco appears, singing and strumming the strings on an air guitar. Just maybe you're gonna be the one that saves me. Silence falls over the group. And after all, you're my wonderwall. You put your arms in the air and sway, hoping to encourage the others. Yep. That was epic, princess. We should jam together sometime. Hope rolls on top of Noah and starts whispering something in his ear. Rocco gets the hint and walks away, giving you a look. Now, I like to be mean to Rocco and then make cricket noises. But because I'm trying to get him for the next recoupling so we can create the most drama, I'm being nice. Better leave the lovebirds to it. Who it is? You're in the kitchen washing mugs when your phone buzzes. Guys, I got a text. The other islanders run over. What does it say? Islanders, tonight there will be a recoupling. The boys will choose. Whoever is still single by the end of the evening will be dumped from the villa immediately. Hashtag time's up. Hashtag get grafting. You look up at the other islanders. Gary and Bobby are both staring at you. Lottie reaches out for your hand. No, Bobby, don't look at me. I don't want you. Oh my days. Nothing like a boys' choice recoupling to get the girls in there. In fact, let's not go there. Coming up in the next episode, Hope makes Princess an offer. I've been worried about you, Princess. I've been thinking about it all morning. Don't miss it. Get grafting. The first recoupling is just around the corner. It's time to crack on. Previously on Love Island, Princess discovers Hannah and Marisol have a taste for ex-partner Gary. Did you both fancy him this whole time? Bet that's going to go down well. Coming up, Rocco gets fresh. Anybody want a wheatgrass smoothie? And the Islanders get grafting. But first, Princess is on the lawn preparing for a hard day's grafting. There's a recoupling later. The boys are choosing and the villa is all aflutter. Most of the Islanders are sunbathing and some are still asleep. It's like they think they're on holiday or something. And as for our resident single lady, I need to get my game plan together. I've been single since Priya stole Gary. If nobody picks me this evening, then I'll be sent home. So, who should I... Before you can do anything, Hope appears beside you. Us girls need to rally together so no one gets left behind. I want to help you out. Sounds great, babe. Amazing. She pats you on the arm. I'm worried about you, Princess. I've been thinking about it all morning. If you don't put yourself out there, you can't expect one of the boys to go for you, you know? You need to be thinking about your options. I've been talking with Noah, and I reckon I've got the inside track on a couple of the boys. Do you want to hear what I've got to say? Now this is a waste of gems, but because it is a gem scene, we are doing it. She's been spending a lot of time with Noah, so she might have a sense of where the boys' heads are at. Yes, it might help me get the boy I want. I guess the obvious place is to start with Gary. Do you think there's a future between you and him? I'll get him back. That's my man. I'm getting him back. I'm not about to give him up without a fight. Sure, but if you want to survive, you need to have a game plan. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. She looks at you with a mischievous grin. Noah did tell me one thing. What? You didn't hear it from me, okay? Noah said that Bobby's into you. Oh, great. I should just left this man. I should not have led him on. I shouldn't have. I should have just kept going like, no, I don't like you. Get away from me. He's hard to read because it kind of seems at the moment like he's more looking for friends than like a deep connection. He's definitely trying to keep his options open. But I think he'd make a cute item. Nah, he's not for me. She shakes her head. Who then, if you had to pick someone? But me and Noah are totally settled, so like, don't pick him. Sorry, not sorry. For Rocco. Right, Rocco. Fine, let's work with that. Let's practice what you should say, like, now. Imagine I'm Rocco and we're having a chat. Serve me a line. What kind of line would work on Rocco? Maybe we could hang out sometime. You could turn my head. You're hot, I'm hot, let's make it happen. I kind of like this one. Yes, go there. Just lay it all out. That's how you get him for sure. But what you say is only part of it. It's all about what you don't say and how you don't say it. What? I mean, I'm basically trying to say it's about the body language too. Show me those bedroom eyes. I'm gonna smolder him. I have to. Yes, keep looking at him like that. That's gonna make his head spin. Just one other thing. Rocco spends half his life on the road, so let him imagine you on that journey. Ask him where you'd go traveling together. That kind of thing. And as for his current partner, Lottie's blatantly going to be furious that you're going for her man, but I guess that's Love Island. Go get on with it, hon. There isn't much time left. and to check in with a couple of the guys if someone's going to pick me later. Hope said I should chat to Rocco. Let's crack on. So, in these scenes, Bobby's scene is actually really cute, but we're not going to worry about Bobby. We're going to worry about Rocco, and we're going to worry about Noah. And if I have time, then I'll go to Gary. But I want Rocco, and I want to go to Noah just to piss off Hope. Rocco is sitting cross-legged on a daybed, staring into the distance. Hey Rocco, how's it going? Oh, hi princess. I was hoping that you'd come over to talk with me. Looking hotter than a spicy falafel, princess. Love that look. Aw, thanks Rocco. I feel like in all the excitement in the villa, there just aren't many chances for deep, meaningful communication. I was just thinking about those hills over there. He points off into the distance. Rocco's mind is elsewhere. What's special about those hills? How are you feeling about the recoupling? What's special about the hills? I'm wondering what's behind them. I'd love to drive up to the top in my truck and lay out a picnic. Take someone special up there and spend the afternoon looking up at the clouds. Good food, good chat, and then later, we just hit the road, see where it takes us. I'd love to come with you. Please let me touch that, thank you. See, we're on the same wavelength here, I think. The spirit of an adventure lives. He goes quiet and looks you in the eye. I don't feel Lottie really gets my vibe. But you, on the other hand, really get me. I think we've got a good vibe. Do you agree? Should I ask him? So I'm telling him he should pick me. Wow. He looks you in the eye. I'd love to. It would be a pleasure. He holds your gaze for a really long time. After a few moments, he stretches and gets up. See you in a bit, princess. Okay, I think that's Rocco settled. I don't know, should we do Noah or should we do Gary? Because I think I want to do a Gary route, but like not a Gary route. I think I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do a Gary route, but behind Gary's back, I'm gonna flirt with Noah, but I'm gonna pick Gary at the end. It's settled. Unless I bring Kassan back. I figured it out. I know exactly what we're gonna do. Stay tuned. Stay tuned, because I know what's happening. I'm playing the game. Gary's sitting on a beanbag. As he sees you approach, he gets up, grabs another beanbag, and puts it down next to his. See, isn't he so cute? Don't you wish he was real? Like, oh my god, the bare minimum. Alright. I love that outfit on you, princess. It suits you to a T. And I really like a cup of tea. I don't, but thank you. Thank you, Gary. You sit down next to him. Feeling good for the recoupling? I'm well excited. Who are you gonna pick? Haha, direct. I like that. So I'm thinking it's all about strategy at this stage, right? It's all about staying in the villa. It's about playing the long game. Gonna keep my cards close to my chest on that one. My nan always says, use your loaf, even if it's half baked. It means think your plans through until you take them out of the oven. I think. So you're gonna keep your plans a secret until the big moment? Yeah. What's your nan like? Oh mate, my nan's amazing. She's 73 and she still cooks for the whole family every Sunday. This season came out I would say 2019. So she was 73 in 2019 and it's been, let's see, 2019, 2020, 5 years. She's 78. Gary, I hope your nan's still cooking. That must have been a sad funeral. Well, if she's dead, I hope she's still alive in your little pixel world. She's 73 and she cooks for the whole family every Sunday. She helps out at this local charity who deliver food for old people who can't get out much. and half the people they deliver food to are younger than her. And she's totally brutal. She wrecks everyone, all day long. Doesn't take cheek from anybody, tongue as sharp as lemon juice. Totally foul mouth too, always effing and blinding. And she gives my girlfriends a really hard time. That sounds incredible. She sounds incredible. Yeah, she's amazing. He lies back in his beanbag and looks up at the villa. If we said adorable, he would have been like, are you kidding me? Why are you lying? And then we would have got it like sad faces. Look, I know we were coupled up back at the start and all, but as far as I'm concerned, it was only for a day. We'll see how it goes, alright? That really hurt my feelings, Gary. One last boy. Yes, we're gonna talk to Noah. We're gonna talk to Noah. Oh my god. Let me get the lay of the land. Slide in there. Noah's lying on the lawn, topping up his tan in the afternoon sun. As you sit down next to him, you notice Hope giving you eyes across the lawn. He rolls onto his side and smiles as you sit down next to him. Alright, princess? Hey, tiger. I should have known that would have given me bad smileys. I should have just asked him about the recoupling. Tiger. That's kind of a funny thing to say. Makes me think of a mascot on the cereal packet. He sits up. Look, before we get into it, I'm definitely picking Hope later. I'm just gonna say that. I don't want to seem like I'm being pushy about it. But like, if you come over here because you're trying to stay in the villa and that, I'm just being honest, alright? Actually, that wasn't what I wanted to talk about. Oh, right. I thought like, sorry. Well, rude of me. What did you want to ask? How are the boys feeling? I reckon more people have made their minds up than are letting on. It's kind of hard to get a read on Rocco because he's always saying so much extra stuff and acting all spiritual. But, you know, it's easy for the boys. There's no risk of one of us going home. I think that's all I'm getting out of him. I should not have said, hey, tiger, but I don't know. I just thought that was absolutely hilarious. Water bottle's empty. Better fill it up. It's so important to stay hydrated. It is important to stay hydrated. Too bad I'm not staying hydrated. But let me take a little sippy sip of this applesauce. Too much applesauce. Rocco's floating around the kitchen making a smoothie. Oh hey, I'm just whipping up a wheatgrass smoothie. It's great for centering your digestion at this time of day. Want one? I have to say yes, even though I would never drink this, especially since I don't like smoothies. Yes, please. I love wheatgrass smoothies. I gotta butter him up. Incredible choice. One wheatgrass special coming right up. You're filling your water bottle when your phone beeps. Guys, I got a text. Just at that moment, Rocco starts the blender, drowning you out. Nobody hears you. Sorry, Rocco, could you just... The sound is deafening. Sorry, what? This will just be a minute. I've got a text. I want to yell it out. I can't hear you. The blender is too loud. Bobby walks over. He shouts over the noise. Hey guys, is that a wheatgrass smoothie? Yeah. Bobby keeps yelling at the top of his lungs. Oh, can I get some? The stuff really helps to center the digestion. Rocco turns the blender off. Sure thing, my friend. You alright, princess? Yeah, I just got a text. Awesome. Why didn't you say so? He yells, guys, princess got a text. Unbelievable. The other islanders come running. What does it say? Islanders, the recoupling will be taking place in 1 hour. Please get yourselves ready and gather at the fire pit. Hashtag decision time. Hashtag no time for chat. Hashtag look sharp. Right. This is it then. Oh wow, here we go. Be cool, babes. You've got this. Most of the islanders hurry up to the dressing room to get ready. Lottie hangs back. Here's your smoothie, princess. He hands you a warm beaker of a green goop. Oh, hey, is that a wheatgrass smoothie? Sure is. Can I get one? They absolutely sort the equilibrium of your afternoon metabolism. I know, right? Let me whip up another batch. There's so many words all the time. You sip your smoothie. You don't feel any different. Who do you guys think is going home? Who do you think is gonna be recoupled with who? I want to know. I know the answer, but I want to see if you know the answer. The hiss of hairspray is the only sound as you walk into the dressing room. The other girls seem intensely focused on getting ready. Ugh! Suddenly, Hannah's buried under a pile of clothes that came cascading out of her wardrobe. You okay, hun? Ugh. Yeah, I'm fine. It's my fault for not putting them back properly. Annoying thing. She kicks the pile. Sorry, I'm useless when I'm nervous. Hannah seems like she could use a hand. Help her put her clothes away, ask her how she's feeling, ignore her, there isn't much time. I'm gonna be nice, I'm gonna help her put her clothes away. Here, Hannah, let me help. You start picking up clothes and replacing them on their hangers. Hannah fumbles with the dress for a minute and then joins in. I'm just really nervous about the recoupling. I've got my head all twisted. I feel like nobody's going to pick me. Gary might, but I feel like maybe his head's been turned. The nerves are getting to her. I'm gonna be a bitch. You only got yourself to blame. You've been here as long as the rest of us. If you're worried nobody's gonna pick you, maybe you should have spent more time trying to play the game. If you're not in it to win it, that's nobody's fault but your own, and I'm sick of hearing about it, basically. Back off, princess. She doesn't need to hear that right now. Oh, put a sock in it, Lottie. For what it's worth, I agree with princess. You too? Hey, you're not the only one at risk, alright? Things aren't exactly going peachy with me and Ibrahim. And you're the one who got to crack on with Gary this morning. Hashtag breakfastgate. Ma'am, that was my man first. Even after you made him a sandwich or whatever, you're still not sure he's gonna pick you? Typical sunk cost fallacy there. That's so you. What does that even mean? What are you on about? I don't have headspace to get into it now, alright? You need to focus. Still, he's not the only person I get on with, at least. Me and Rocco actually have quite a lot to talk about. Rocco? He's really interested in what I'm studying at uni. You know, he went to a really good university for a year, but then dropped out. I didn't, actually. He hasn't mentioned it to me. Marisol says Rocco dropped out of university. That sounds about right, but that's kind of personal. Are you sure you should be telling us that? I know, you're right, but I wanted to talk to someone about it. He said that and then kind of went quiet. And not the kind of quiet when you know he's just trying to think of something really deep to say. Oh my gosh, I know what you mean. He wants you to think he just came up with something deep on the spot, but he's been thinking of it for ages. Yeah, that wasn't like that. I don't think he likes to talk about his time at uni, but he told me. The room falls quiet. Across the room, Priya is focused on getting ready. She doesn't get involved in the chat, keeping her attention on her reflection. She looks like she means business. I'm gonna have to bring it if I want to wake up in the villa tomorrow. Coming up next on Love Island, the recoupling. The girl I'd like to couple up with is... I don't believe this is happening. It's gonna be real. Don't miss it. The first recoupling. It's time for the recoupling. Will you be picked? I better be picked. It better pick me. Previously on Love Island, Hope offered Princess some help. Do you want to chat strategy with me? And Princess cracked on. Let's crack on. Tonight is the boy's choice. So the girl I'd like to couple up with is, and one of the girls goes home. There are a few ways it could go. If the girls ever leave the dressing room, of course. Not that the boys are cutting any corners tonight either. A pineapple and coconut mist hangs over the dressing room as the girls scramble to look their best. It's almost time for the recoupling. I could be going home tonight. I'm the only single girl after all. I'll definitely need to turn some heads with this outfit. Oh my god! The bestest EXE, hello, welcome in. How are you? I'll definitely need to turn some heads with this outfit. What are we gonna wear? We're not gonna wear that. We already wore that. I hate that. I hate this too. Oh, I pop up there. What's going on? Yeah. Because, you know, people can't see the chat. At least I don't think you can. I don't know what it looks like for you guys. But I hate all of these. This is ugly. You know what? I'm gonna wear the free outfit. I don't need to go all out for this. Like, it's the recoupling and I should go all out, but I'm not going to. I guess it'll have to do. Oh, Princess, did you have trouble finding anything to wear today? No. Wait, you chose to wear that? Each to their own, I guess. Lottie, shut up. I'll strangle you. Maybe Lottie's right. I should try something new. Hope claps twice to get the attention of the room. The girls look up, their foundation brushes poised in midair. We feeling good, ladies? Far from it. You glance over at Hannah. She's pacing around restlessly. I'm sure it's gonna be fine, hon. Yeah, I'm sure you're right. Que sera, sera. That again? There's actually a whole song about it. Hannah looks like she'd like musicals. She looks like a theater kid. Theater kid derogatory. Hannah clears her throat and starts singing. Her voice is wobbly and slightly shrill. I was a theater kid though. Que sera, sera. She glances over to you for support. Don't you mean que sera, sera? Hannah stops singing and smiles, but the smile is tinged with sadness. We've already got in-jokes. This is such a magical place. You're just a ray of sunshine, aren't you? Hannah beams at Lottie and air curtsies. You spot Priya watching you in the mirror as you start applying your makeup. Why are you staring at me? Why are you staring at me? Why is Priya looking so nervous? I guess any of us could go home tonight. She may be gorgeous, but she's still the new girl. What if Gary actually wants to be with me? Maybe she should be worried. Priya's looking at me. I'm gonna smile at her. Priya blinks, then smiles back. Smack that smile back. Hannah checks herself in the mirror one last time. Marisol's gaze flickers towards her. So this game is like a love sim? No. But yes. Yes, but no. Have you seen Love Island, like the actual show? This game is based off of the show. This is like the first recoupling. We're on day 3? Yeah, we're on day 3. So this is the first recoupling. Someone's going home tonight. And then the drama is gonna kick off. It's gonna kick off later. Not later as in this episode, but later as in the later episodes. Next episode, to be to be, in fact. Next episode, there's gonna be drama. That's all I gotta say. Hannah checks herself in the mirror one last time. Marisol's gaze flickers towards her. If you're still nervous, try focusing on the point just behind your belly button. It forces your body to relax. That goes to all of you. It's time, girls. If we're all ready, let's head on down. Lottie takes Hannah's hand as you file out of the room. How are you doing today, by the way? I know I haven't talked to you in like a day or two. I just haven't felt like talking. And that's just how it is. I hope you're doing well. We can chat later if you want. Or not. It's up to you. And me. We'll figure it out. You're over the fire pit to find the boys sitting on the bench, chatting nervously amongst themselves. The boys look anxious too. I wonder if they told each other who they're picking. What is, like, I see, as in, like, you see? Is that what that means? I don't know the lingo. I don't know this young people lingo. You stand with the girls in a row in front of the fire pit. This is it. Silence falls over the group as the boys' conversations die out. I see. Okay, I was right. I was correct. Just must be how the young people are talking nowadays. The sound of cicadas fills your ears. Lottie reaches for your hand and gives it a squeeze. Did you know Australian people don't say cicadas? 'Cause I was watching James Turner. He's a YouTuber who plays The Sims. And he's Australian, and he said it so weirdly. I think he said like cicadas or something like that. But like, you know, with an accent. Okay, one sec, gotta do some work. Okay, good luck with your work. I hope it goes well. Lottie reaches for your hand and gives it a squeeze. The silence is so intense. Australians say a lot of weird words. Well, they don't say a lot of weird words, they just say words differently than how an American would say it. And sometimes Americans say words differently too, depending on your region, you know? Anyway, that's just a thing. You look at each of the boys in turn. Even Bobby looks stressed. Only Noah seems unfazed, his expression as unreadable as ever. Finally, you hear a phone beep. That's me. Noah stands up and faces the row of girls. His eyes are already fixed on Hope's. Hope breaks out in a grin that lights up her face, and Noah flashes a bright smile back. I'll be honest. I came in here to find someone to join me on my journey through life. Wait, aren't you meant to start with, I'd like to couple up with this girl because? Shh, let him speak. Noah throws Gary a hard look. He pauses before continuing. We've not been in here long, but this girl, no, this woman is everything I'm looking for. She's creative, strong, and kind, and I can't wait to spend my summer finding out more about her. So the girl I'd like to couple up with is... Noah looks at Hope. She can barely keep her body still from excitement. Hope. Hope runs to Noah, and they melt into a hug. In front of all the Islanders, he sweeps her off her feet and kisses her. All the Islanders burst into applause. Those two are like a fairy tale romance already. Not if I have anything to say about it. Not if I'm around. My heart was racing the whole time. It could only ever have been you. That was... I'll be nice. So sweet. You guys are adorable. Just have some beautiful babies already, yeah? They would be beautiful. Hope and Noah sit together at the fire pit. The silence resumes. Alerts are now available on your dashboard. Try out the new interactive resubs. Girl, Twitch, if you don't get the fuck away from me talking about alerts while I'm streaming, I'll beat you up. Eventually, Ibrahim's phone beeps. What if I could? What if I could actually fight Twitch? That'd be something. I guess I'm up. He stands and looks at each of the girls in turn. I'd like to couple up with this girl because I think we're a bit of the same, and I want someone who gets me, but also understands my need for space. We've talked a fair bit now, and it's clear she's a much sweeter person than many people here anticipated. Can I fucking read? Further down the row, you hear a suppressed giggle. I look forward to maybe opening up to her more as we get closer. Maybe. So the girl I'd like to couple up with is Priya. Priya squills and pecks Ibrahim's cheek. He blushes. That's so great, you guys. Marisol looks down at her feet. Should have seen it coming, I guess. Ibrahim shows Priya. You guys are perfect for each other. Congratulations. You're so sweet for saying that. Thank you, princess. Priya and Ibrahim take their seats. A few moments later, another phone goes off. Bobby jumps up. This is great. This is great for me. Because that means Bobby's not about to pick me. I hope he's not about to pick me. I'm going to be upset if he picks me. That's me. I kind of knew when I came in here that it would take a lot for me to see anyone as more than a ridiculously gorgeous friend. Why isn't Lottie up here? She has not been picked yet. I just realized that. So far, it hasn't happened. No offense or anything. Well, I hope it can still happen for me. I'm choosing to couple up with this person because I really rate them. Like, in general. And I'm not about to spend all summer in the villa without them. No way. Bobby winks at one of the girls. You can't make out who. We still have too much getting to know each other left in store. So without further ado, the person unfortunate enough to be locked into a couple with me is Lottie. Woo! Woo, 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 woo. So glad it wasn't me. Drama incoming. It's pending. It's a pending transaction. Come get it, baby girl. That's so fucking weird, bro. Lottie laughs and walks over to Bobby. They hug. Everyone cheers. Woo! You guys are gonna slay it. You know it. Bobby and Lottie take their seats. Hannah leans over to you. Well, it's between me, you, and Marisol now. Now, when the game first came out, you could be in the bottom two, but they don't let you be in the bottom two anymore, and I don't know why. I don't know why, because I remember I was playing, and I think I was going for Gary, and they said it was weird. Like, it was between you and one other girl. I know the girl's here. It's between Marisol and Hannah, but I'm not letting you know which girl it is until we get there. But it was between us two, and obviously they weren't gonna kick you out of the game. But it was just like, I can't believe I was in the bottom two. That was ridiculous. That was wild. I think they took that out of the game because you can't get in the bottom two anymore. At least not here. But I remember playing that. I was like, this is wild. This game is wild. The season is wild. And that really actually made me really love this season because it was like edge of my seat. But anyway. And you're both gorgeous, so Hannah sighs. Things aren't looking too good for me, are they? You might be right. It's not over yet. It can still happen for you, hon. Your worrying could all be for nothing. Anyway, what happened to K Sarah Sarah? Yeah, I guess. What are you guys whispering about? Remember what I told you, hon. Concentrate on your belly button. Breathe. Before either you or Hannah can reply, another phone beeps. Silence falls over the group. My turn. Rocco stands up. His eyes are between you, Hannah, and Marisol. He takes a deep breath. Honestly, I didn't know that I was looking for a girl like this when I came in. But the magnetism I feel towards her is unignorable. In a world of embers, she's a roaring bonfire. My soul is drawn to her flames like a wanderer in the night. Or a moth. Oh, and she's really hot. Fucking, I can't, Rocco. So, although I know this might come out of the blue, I really want to see where things go with me and this girl. So the girl I'd like to couple up with is... He pauses. Finally, his eyes fall on you. Princess. The other islanders turn to look at you. Gary's eyes go wide. He frowns and looks at Rocco. I'm gonna thank him. I'm not gonna show excitement because, you know, we're all around these people. And I'm not trying to hurt Gary's feelings. Thanks, babe. No problem. You cross over to Rocco. I'll hug him. I'll give him a little hug. You throw your arms around Rocco. He grins and wraps you up in his arms, squeezing you close. You know, I gotta put on appearances. I can't be like, oh, my heart's broken because Gary didn't pick me. I gotta let these hoes know I'm unbothered. I'm the least bothered. I'm coming for all their men. The other islanders erupt in applause. Applause. Wow. You take a seat together around the fire pit. Standing before you are Hannah and Marisol. One of them is going home. Gary's phone beeps. He stands up. Guess I'm last. He looks between the two girls. Marisol flicks her hair, smiling confidently at Gary. Hannah looks down at the ground and takes a deep breath, squeezing her eyes shut. I didn't reckon going at the end would be this hard, to be honest. I mean, one of you girls is going home based on my decision. Gary sighs and shakes his head sadly. But that's the way it has to be, right? Yeah, Gary, that's the name of the game. He glances at Rocco. And someone already chose the girl I was originally going to pick. It was me. It was me. Gary likes me. Still, it is what it is. I'm open to giving this girl I'm open to giving this girl a chance and keeping my options open. Keep your options open. And by options, I mean only me, Gary. I like to couple up with this girl because she gets what this is all about. In a way, she reminds me of my Nan. A few of the islanders exchange glances. I'm interested in what she has to say. Plus, she's flames. So I'm gonna make this quick. The girl I want to couple up with is Marisol. Did you guys see that coming? Did you see it was Marisol and not Hannah? Marisol smiles. Thanks, babe. Beside her, Hannah's shoulders slump. The islanders around the fire pit clap as Marisol walks over to Gary and plants a peck on his cheek. Only Lottie refrains from joining in, glaring icily at both of them. See, you can't trust Lottie. Because I know what's happening, I know what's coming up, but you cannot trust Lottie. She's a snake in the grass. Gary chose Marisol. I'll congratulate Marisol. I'm not gonna berate Gary. That's not cool. Why would I do that? I'm so happy for you both. Congrats. Thanks, hun. What about Hannah? What about Hannah, Lottie? What do you want me to do about Hannah? She's not gonna be here. The applause dies as the islanders turn to look at Hannah, standing on her own before the group. I don't know what to say. I can't believe I'm going home. Hannah's phone beeps. She holds it up with shaking hands. Hannah, your time on Love Island has come to an end. Please pack your bags and get ready to leave the villa immediately. Oh my gosh, babe. Lottie gets up and strides over to Hannah, pulling her into a tight hug. It won't be the same without you here. I'm gonna miss you like so much. You brought the loveliest energy in here with you. Who's gonna be the sunshine to my moonlight now? As soon as you let go, Marisol swoops in to embrace Hannah. My grandma. It smells like she's making something. It smells good. But you know, you can't trust smell sometimes, because sometimes something can smell good and then it tastes like shit. And then sometimes it'll smell not good and it'll look good and it'll taste good. And sometimes you get that rare moment where it smells good, but it looks gross as fuck and it tastes good. That's when you got the good stuff. Anyway, I'm so sorry, hun. One by one, the other islanders get up and start flocking around Hannah, showering her in hugs and kind words. Eventually, Hannah turns to you. What should I say to Hannah? What should I say to Hannah? Good luck, babes. I'm sure you'll find your Prince Charming on the outside in no time. Thanks for saying that. I really hope you're right. Hannah turns away. Gary is the last person waiting to say goodbye. She approaches him hesitantly. He puts his arms around her, all but engulfing her in his large frame, and pats her on the back. Gary's a bear. If he was a gay man, he'd be a bear. Look at him. Love that for him. No hard feelings, yeah? Hannah doesn't reply. She delicately extracts herself. Lottie takes both her hands. Babe, I know you didn't find what you were looking for. I wish you had. But remember, Love Island isn't just about romance. If anything, it's just as much about making BFFs. When I met you, I found a BFF for life. Lottie wipes a tear from her eye. Lottie is getting really sentimental over this. As soon as summer's over, we're gonna hang out, okay? I'd like that. The two girls hug again. Gary makes his way over to you while the others are still saying goodbye to Hannah. Hey, I just want to let you know that I would have chosen you if Rocco hadn't got there first. It's only fair I get to know Marisol, so let's keep our options open. But you were my first pick, so if things don't work out with you and Rocco, early days and all that. He gives your arm a gentle squeeze. Of course, Gary. I've always have room for you in my little heart. My cold little ice cube of a heart. The islanders wait quietly outside as Hannah walks out of the door with her suitcase. She looks around the group, managing a fragile smile. Well, I guess I'm leaving now. This is exactly what Akka wanted. He's tired of Hannah. Thanks for everything, guys. Even if it was only short. I hope we'll all keep in contact. She closes her eyes and furrows her brow, raising one hand in a dramatic gesture. Together we beat on, like boats in the current, into the future. A few of the islanders frown. She waves as she walks away, but stops short, turning around. I think I see where I went wrong now. And if I could have my time in here again, I do a couple of things differently. There's a look on her face you haven't seen before, but she turns and carries on walking before you have time to place it. Goodbye, everyone. I'm gonna wave. You join the other islanders waving at Hannah. She grins and waves back as she walks away down the drive, disappearing into the night. I can't believe she's gone. Bobby pulls Lottie into a bear hug. Let's all get back inside. You're in the bathroom brushing your teeth when Lottie walks in. Why does this feel so awkward? I guess I'm coupled up with her ex now. I hope she's not salty about that. A moment passes before she smiles at you. Oh, hi! Princess, it's not that I don't like your outfit, but I think you'd do a lot better. Maybe Lottie's right. I should try something new. Lottie, I don't remember fucking asking you your opinion on my clothes. I'm not looking good for you. I'm looking good for myself. She looks uncomfortable. I'll come back when you're done. Spit out your toothpaste. You spit out your toothpaste and rinse your mouth. I'm pretty much done in here anyway. Lottie crosses over to the sink beside you and takes out her toothbrush. Your eyes meet in the mirror. This is awkward. How should I break the tension with Lottie? How are you holding up? Well, let's see. Oh yeah, Rocco just dropped me for you. And my best friend in here was just dumped. So, what do you think? First of fucking all, he couldn't have picked you because Bobby had picked you before he could have picked you. So he didn't dump you, to your knowledge. But he did dump you because I was snaking behind your back, I was. Lottie sighs, examining her toothbrush. To be fair, I reckon being with Bobby could be alright. He's just a sort, you know? Like, I get that he's not into anyone yet, but I reckon I can change that. You wish you could change that, Lottie. You want to be the main character so bad, but guess what? You're not. It's me. I'm the main character. She pauses and taps the countertop lightly with her toothbrush. Just imagine, like, if I was actually in this game, I would not be the main character. I would get the least amount of screen time because I'm so boring. I'm painfully shy. I'm boring. And I'm not hot. Like, you have to, the criteria for Love Island is you need to be objectively hot. Like, people must find you attractive. But, you know, some people on Love Island I don't find attractive. I think they're ugly as fuck. But that's just me because I have different tastes. My tastes are not everyone else's tastes. Catching your eye in the mirror, she manages a lopsided smile. How does it feel to be with Rocco? Is it all you ever dreamed of? How do I feel about being coupled up with Rocco? Too early to tell. I guess that's fair. Early days and all that. Lottie sighs. Look, princess. I just want to say, I'm really glad we've been friends up until now. I'm not exactly peachy about everything today, but girls come first, okay? We've got to stick together. She's not going to keep saying that for long, I can assure you. I need you more than ever now with Hannah gone. So, are we good? She's being pretty cool about everything, considering. Yeah, of course, hon. Glad to hear it. Let's put this recoupling business behind us. The way she is gonna hate me in a few episodes. I'm reveling in it. I'm waiting for the hatred to start. Because we're about to become enemies. Right, time to change into my pajamas. Pajamas. I'm just gonna go in the free ones. Because I don't give a fuck about Rocco. Pleasing Rocco is not on my agenda. I just wanted to couple up with him before the drama that's gonna happen next episode. Right, ready for bed. Rocco runs over to you as you arrive in the bedroom. He looks about to say something, but pauses, noticing your nightwear. You look great in that, princess, but I'd love to see you in something else one day. Rocco is wrong. I do want to stand out in clothes. Is a good place to start. I don't really give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. But what I wanted to say was, you're just in time. Huh? For what? We're deciding who should get the best bed. The corner one, specifically. Hope reckons she and Noah deserve to have it. Wait, Hope? Did you just say Pacifically? Like the ocean? That's how you say it. Mate, it's specifically. Oh my days, Gary, will you leave off? As I was saying, Noah and I are the strongest couple, so we need the most privacy. Yeah, we all know what that means. Pacifically. Get in there, Noah. Across the room, Noah's cheeks grow slightly pink. Hope rolls her eyes. You're not getting that bed, cause I want it. I love sleeping up against the wall. It's very nice. Rocco leans over and whispers in your ear. You want to try and get the corner bed? You know, so it's less like everybody's watching us together. He blushes. Baby girl, I'm not using this corner bed for you. I'm using it for me. He blushes. Looking around the room, you spot Marisol eyeing up the corner bed too. It's mine. It's mine. It's mine. Let me fucking click it. Thank you. You run across the room and throw yourself onto the corner bed. Argument settled. Well, that's one way to do it. Snooze, you lose. You slide beneath the sheets. Rocco climbs in on the other side, grinning at you. The sheets are cool, but his body is warm. Nice job getting the best bed. The other islanders start settling down for the bed, turning their attention to each other. Eventually, the lights go off. The duvet rustles as Rocco turns in your direction. His voice is a whisper. I wanted to check something with you. You're cool with this, right? Sharing a bed with me so soon? I get that it's all kind of intense. You're really beautiful, and I hope the attraction is mutual, but I'm definitely not pushing for anything to happen between us before you're ready. We can share the bed as friends for now. He looks at you thoughtfully. Do I want to get a little intimate with Rocco tonight or keep things friendly? Should I be cold stone with him? Cold stone. I mean, yeah, I guess. Stone cold. Oh, look at me. I'm like an old person. Shut up and kiss me already. Let's just cuddle. I'd like some space. Let's just cuddle. Let's cuddle. Usually I'd be like, get away from me, don't touch me. But because I'm trying to create the most drama, it'll be different. Rocco shuffles closer to you. Cuddling it is. I want to be the little spoon. Rocco chuckles and cocoons his arms around you. His chest moves with the rhythm of his breathing. You feel his breath against the back of your neck, stirring your hair as you drift off to sleep. And just like that, the villa lost its first islander. Hannah to be Pacific. Next time on Love Island, the islanders settle into their new couples in the most millennial way they know how. Brunch, my second favorite meal of the day. And Gary has something on his mind. Turns out, a villa filled with sexy singles has quite the effect on him. If you know what I mean. Who'd have thought? Until next time. Okay. Oh, they didn't give me an ad that time. Great. Okay. Thank you for joining me. I hope you have a nice day, a nice week, a nice month, a nice year, and a nice life. I will see you next time. Bye!